What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ray County. As you can see behind me, the corn is ready. It is October the 1st. Went through September, had a couple things happen. We'll go over that here in a few minutes, but we've got a lot of work to do today. We got 16, 17, 18, 4, and 6. Last year, we barely got everything done, and we're adding another 11 acres. So hopefully, we can get all this done in the next 3 days, 4 days or so. Combine's probably not going to quit running here for the foreseeable future. Over the last winter, we got everything fixed on the combine, on the header. It did take a little bit of damage last year. There were some rocks and stuff in the fields. We did get all of that stuff cleared up, though, whenever we prepped the fields this year. You might notice my camera being extremely smooth. I'm playing with the controller today. If you guys are watching my Survival Challenge series, which I highly suggest that you should, I mentioned it last episode. Might be playing with the controller a little bit more here, just for the driving aspect of it. Seems to work pretty well. So, without further ado, we are going to get in here, get everything unfolded. I'm kind of doing the keyboard and the and the controller at the same time. Kind of like when I play American Trucking Simulator. I don't know if any of you guys play that. But I have a wheel and pedals, but I still use the keyboard as kind of my instrument panel. But that's enough. Appreciate you guys. Seems like you guys really liked the tractor pulling episode. Really appreciate that. Took a lot of time to build that and put all of that together. Obviously, I'm doing it all by myself, so appreciate the support on that episode. If you haven't seen it yet, it was last episode. We went to a tractor pull in Riverbend at the county fair. We ended up coming in second place. There was a Massey Ferguson that was just eating the sled. It was a good time, though. Had a really good time. Wish I would have won. I think there was like $5,000 on the line. Definitely could have used that money. Especially for the wear and tear on the tractor there, and fuel and all that. But hopefully that's not the last pull that we go to. Apparently there's truck pulls as well, so I was kind of thinking about taking the other single cab truck, and maybe we'll throw some horsepower at it, or maybe we'll pull one of the ones out there out of the weeds and turn that into a pulling truck at some point, because I really did like that. So, and obviously the fair happens every year, so that's something that we can definitely go do. Last couple episodes, I've been trying to, obviously it's farming simulator, but trying not to just farm and plow and stuff. Kind of do some other interesting things. If you guys like seeing that, definitely let me know. I do enjoy making that kind of stuff with the role play and all that. Speaking of 2 episodes ago, I think we went to the animal auction. There was a gentleman there who had basically a brand new 1991 Ford semi. And I've been thinking about kind of what the next steps are as far as upgrades on the farm here. I do think I want to invest in a second combine. Gleaner hasn't come out with anything new. I hear that there is possibly some rumors that I think it's Dutes. Dutes might, I think, are buying them out or something. I don't know. So we'll see what we can do. I don't know if there's any upgrades. We might go to, maybe we'll buy a Massey Ferguson or something. I don't know. But I do feel like we need another combine, because obviously I want to keep expanding and buying more land, and I don't think that one combine is going to do it. Obviously this season we got what we got, but for next year I think I'm going to keep my eye out on the used market and see what's out there and available. Because if we buy that guy's semi, you know, obviously we want to be able to fill it efficiently. We already have the auger wagon that I bought from the neighbor last year. I don't think we're going to use it this year. 50% full. I'm probably just going to drive the grain truck into the field here to unload. I think I got all that corner. Just keep the hours off the tractors. Save a little bit of money on fuel and stuff like that. We got probably, I think, around 20 grand worth of straw still. Haven't sold that yet, so might kind of bundle all the straw and everything that we got together. Now, obviously, that straw is a year old, so it'll be discounted. I'm sure. It's been up in the barn. I'm sure it's fine. It's kept dry and all that, but you know, it is a year old. So we probably won't get full price for everything in there, but you know, if we buy the semi, you know, we could look into maybe a flatbed trailer or something to haul all of the straw. So a lot of thinking about plans, a lot of thinking about the future, kind of how we can expand and what we can do. If you guys have any ideas, leave them down in the comment section. I try to respond to every single comment that I can. Obviously, you know, it's a full-time job being a farmer and taking care of everything on here, so I can't comment. You know, I don't get every single one, I'm sure, but you know, I try to do the best that I can. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, leave a comment for the sake of engagement. About 75% full already. I think I want to set up I'm going to set up Cletus over here on this side. I want to try to do a nice headland, you know, at least try to get most of the corners and stuff. Alright, we're not going to make it all the way around. So we'll probably set him up somewhere over here, I suppose. That's 80. Alright, let me hit Cletus on the radio here. He should be here. Him and his brother, just like every year, are going to come and help us with the harvest. We have Cleet in the combine and Bud in the baler again. We ran the baler good last year, so I'll run the grain truck. There we go. It's pretty good. Have to watch it over there, but should be okay. Back up a little bit. Alright. Let's jump in the D19. Gonna have to get the auger set up. Might as well use this tractor. I like this guy. I'm glad we rescued it, restored it. Still got the WD-45 in the garage. Thinking about maybe putting that out front. It runs and everything, you know, runs and drives. But I think it'd look good out there. It's weathered, you know. It's got good patina on it, as they say. You know, it is 30 years old, you know. 40 years old. Oh, straighten that up a little bit more. I tell you what, I do like the triggers on the controller. That definitely makes a difference. Let's raise this up a bit. Get back in there. Alright, let's go ahead and unhook from that. What are you blocked by? You're blocked by nothing. Alright, Cletus, I'll be there in just a second, bud. Give me I'm just setting up the auger. I'm gonna have to jump this thing off the tractor. Give me just a second. What's going on over here? I think we just need emptied. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me grab the grain truck. Alright, let's go over there. Probably have to go the long way. This thing's kind of crazy to drive. Whether you got a controller or not. It's just got so much get up and go, you know? Got her tuned up good. Gotta cross the ditch here. Oh, do it again. Try to hit a shallow point. Can't really even tell. I'm going like 30 apparently. Okay, he should be coming up here. Down here on this corner. Trying to kind of stay out of the stocks a little bit. I'm sure they're great on the tires. Can I slip in here? Yeah, we got it. Alright, well he's offloading. Let's jump back over to... Excuse me, please. Oh, it's the, I forgot I've got the D19 parked, so I don't have to tab into it. And then I was trying to tab into it to see if we can get this little motor on this thing going. There we go. Started right up. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's the problem. I was hitting that thing. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize I was hitting the other bin there. I was too busy watching the top. Let me get this moved. Let's get cleaters all emptied. Get on after it. Okay. Let's jump back over to here. Get this auger moved a little bit better. How much corn do you guys think that we're going to get? I don't remember quite what we got last year. I'll have to go back and look at the footage. But obviously the goal is to get more. I feel like we took better care of the fields than what we were given. It is only year 2 here on the farm. Since we bought it at least. There we go, that's better. Let's tilt you down. There we go. It's pretty good. Can I make it a little bit better without messing it up? Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, let's turn on the belt on that guy. So you are going, and let's jump back in the truck. Go back into this view for a second. Just want to get him up out of that little ditch area there. Okay. So while he's loading up, he's at 18%. We're gonna jump in the gator here. Delicately run over the chain. I'll tell you guys what happened here in September. So you guys remember going to the animal auction and picking up the cows and some of that stuff. But first we're going to go over here and look at the pigs. So I ended up selling, pretty much all of the pigs that we had, except for the really, really good ones. So all of these guys have high to very high, extremely high stats, which will just make it better. Obviously, we're just selling pigs for the we breed them, we sell them. We're kind of like the middleman. We're not the we don't grow them all the way out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so we should have a better breed stock over there. You guys probably noticed we got our first set of cows. So these are the very first AC Farms cattle. They are about a month old now. So they are adorable. Very, very cute. But the problem with them is they're all basically terrible. I got to come over here, I guess. Stat-wise, see, they're all average, below average. And that's kind of the problem that we're having with the beef right now, is a lot of our cows are getting old. The quality is just starting to fail, and that's what happens whenever your herd starts to get old. So I picked probably 19 or so cows out that we will be taking to market here in the very near future. I think that cow running in slow motion right there. Oh yeah, I have another I wonder if we're going to be able to actually... We should be able to tell here, right? So is this a bull? No. I added kind of some out of character here. I added another animal mod. It's supposed to like kind of change the way... Is this one a bull? That one is a bull. See how he has like a nose ring and stuff? He's a little thicker. A little thicker around the chest area. So is this one a female? Female. I don't know. They don't really look that much different still. And I don't know if that was there before the mod either. Anyway, did a animal like visual mod thing. And it's supposed to kind of change some of the patterns and the way bulls and cows and stuff look. I don't know if it's completely working or not, but you guys let me know if that's actually working. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the only kind of things I did last month. Wash the equipment. Yeah, we might turn the Dodge here. It's got a Cummins in it. So we could, twin turb ski it or something and really go all out, turn that into a pulling truck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we turn this into a pulling truck? Now, I don't know how much it would be. Obviously, we do have a budget. But I think it would be cool. Definitely be cool. Let's figure out where Cleet's at. Here he is. Cleaning up the... It's kind of why I like going around the edge. Kind of make sure everything gets got around the edge, Doesn't have to be perfect. Looks like I took a pretty good line there, eh? Not bad for just winging it. Not bad at all. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about, plants and stuff on the farm. Let me know what you guys think. I think with that, let's see. Let's jump over to the truck. Let's see here. Should I back up? Yeah, we'll come up here and we'll turn around. Or should I just wait for him? He's at 26. He shouldn't get full because he's not really combining anything right now. I'm interested to see what he's going to do on this corner, though. We'll park that. Let him come back up to the beginning here. All right, well, that's enough yapping from me. Without further ado, away we go. Alrighty. That took a little while. It's alright though. I'll take it from here, Cleet. Appreciate it. Let's see. I need to go to this side. Did you guys see the turkey? I think we ran over the turkey. No animals harmed in the making of this video. Used a little over half a tank of fuel too. This field and that bean field are the biggest, greatest fields you've ever seen. No, but in all seriousness, this does make me want to get another combine, because that would make this go so much faster. You know, some might say twice as fast. But, you know, there's maintenance with that. Have to pay another helper. Cleet's expensive enough. And his brother whenever he works. See how much corn we got out of here. This first field. It's what? 2, 3 o'clock. Around about 3 o'clock. So we'll get into this other field here, but I want to see what the total is for that one, you know. I guess I just could have added it, but and the driving's coming along for those of you who are wondering. Getting pretty good. Okay, over here, let's see. Oh, look at that. Is that more than what we got last year already? 168 off that one field. Let's check precision. Let's see, boom, yield. Yeah, kind of just like we thought. The outsides of the field are terrible. The inside's okay. We'll get it sorted out. What's the score on that? It's an 84. See, we got a plow, so, you know, that kind of hurts us. Because of corn. But I'm pretty good with that. Pull the auger back in. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get going on this next field. No time to waste. No time to waste. I dropped my header way too soon, but I don't know how to pull it up on a controller. So, and now we're focused. So cool. So I don't think we filled up a bin last year with corn. So this year we're definitely, with just these two fields, gonna fill up at least one bin. So that second combine is looking more and more like it might be a reality. Some of you might say, why don't you lease it or finance it? We don't do that on this channel so far. Not to say we might never do it in the future, but so far, not doing it. So I think we can at least yield on this guy. Is looking great. 74, 73. Look at that ticker up there. This might be a good one. This might be a really good one. Also, we might have to refuel in the middle of this. I should have fueled up. Maybe once I'm done with this headland, I'll grab some fuel. So, all right. Well, away we go. are coming up to the end here. Gotta get this guy unloaded. It is rather dark outside. Pretty late, but wanted to get this this field done here. Now we just got one field of corn left. Then we'll switch the combine over to beans, and we'll take care of that. Let's see, what's he gonna do? He should. I don't know if he's gonna drive to the first waypoint or he might just. Yeah, so he's gonna come up here and park, which is fine. Appreciate it, Cleet. But we did end up filling the very first bin. So I'm fairly certain that we already have more corn than last year, because we still have a full another field to go. So we're gonna drop this in here. And let's see. So back under here. You guys can see this one right here, 243,000. And this one's already up to basically 25. So I don't think we'll fill this bin up, but it is cool that we got the first one filled. Like I said, I'm fairly certain that that is going to be more corn than last year. Is this a cool shot or what? The way the light, like that's a great shot. Sorry. I had to admire, I was admiring the game there, you know. Jumping cab here. Man, this thing is dirty. I'm gonna have to wash this thing so I can see out the window. Oh. Alright, Jeff's got the combine parked up. We're just gonna pull the grain truck up here. How'd I do? Oh, not bad. Cut that off for the night. And obviously we're gonna call it there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the episode. Leave a comment for the sake of engagement. I should have another episode out soon. Obviously, in the next one, we're gonna finish up the corn and then move over to soybeans. Man, I think we're gonna make a lot of money here. I think that this is gonna be a pretty good year. Actually, before we go, let's pull out the iPad and look at the precision farming. I think let me run in the house here real quick. Let's see. I think the iPad is somewhere over here. So this field 84, that field 84. And let's look at the yields. Not too bad. I mean, pretty much what we expected. Really good in the center. Not that great through the waterways. But I think we got really good yield right here. Like that's like that dark green color. So that's like 125%. Way better than what we had last year. Seed rates just crazy in all of them. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of what you expect. This, you know, clay on the outside here. Then you got sand there. I mean, that's not super great, but so the waterways kind of kill you. But that's okay. We you see this one's 53. So we'll be bumping that one up. That's about what these were. Our environmental score was not this high. So things are looking good. That means we'll end up getting more money whenever we go to sell everything. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay here. It's gonna be an early morning, and make sure, like I said, you guys like the video, subscribe. Y'all have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and we'll see you.